to talk about human health and diseases. Health and disease, though they seem similar, but actually they are two different concepts. Whereas disease is related with only your physical and mental aspect, and moreover, if the function of the body is not going on properly, then we say that the person has disease. But on the other hand, health is includes all your physical, mental, social, emotional well-being. So let us do this all in detail. So now we are going to talk about human health and disease, and in this you should understand that already I have discussed health is physical, mental, social, emotional well-being, whereas disease can be some problem when the functioning of one or more organs or systems of the body is adversely affected, characterized by various signs and symptoms. So now I'm going to discuss infectious diseases in man, which can be bacterial, viral, protozoan, helminth, or fungal. But in this particular presentation, I'm going to discuss only the bacterial diseases, and the first being typhoid. It is caused by a pathogen that is called as Salmonella typhi, and its mode of transmission is food and water. See, so food and water has the causative organisms in it, and when we intake infected food or water, that can cause typhoid. The symptoms that can be seen are high fever, weakness, stomach pain, constipation, headache, loss of appetite, intestinal perforation, and death may also occur in serious cases. So test that will be advised in this case to confirm typhoid is Vital test. So here you in the background you can also see the picture of typhoid Mary. Why she is called so? Because she was the cook, and you can see that she is cooking up some skulls. So basically she had typhoid, and as she used to cook food, she used to pass on the microorganisms into it, and thus so whosoever had that would get the disease. So next I am moving on to the second bacterial disease that we are going to discuss, that is pneumonia. And this the pathogens are Streptococcus pneumoniae or Haemophilus influenza. So any of the pathogens can cause pneumonia, and the mode of transmission here is inhaling droplets and aerosols released by an infected shared person. So through droplets one can get this infection, and sharing glasses and utensils with the infected person can also cause infection. The symptoms that are seen here are basically respiratory problems like chills, cough, headache, or even the reason being for this respiratory problem is that the lung alveoli you know are the air sacs. They are filled up with the fluid, that is mainly the mucus. So they get hardened up and there is no space left. The space of the alveoli is reduced enough, so exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide cannot take place, and therefore less of oxygen is available to the patient. So it may even lead to death. And in severe cases, it can be lips and fingernails turn grey to bluish in color. Now you see that what we understand is these days COVID is going on, and we know that virus, it weakens the immune system, thereby the pneumonia like diseases, the bacterial diseases, they can also infect the person. And now we've seen what kind of complications can be there, and mainly the deaths that are occurring are due to the secondary infection of pneumonia that occurs in the COVID patients. So this is what I'm going to discuss today, and in our next presentation maybe I'll go on forward with the other kind of infectious diseases. So thank you very much.